Hi, this is Ken Urban for CSC 125. We're going to add the overloaded put-to or stream insertion operator in CSC 125 today. I've sort of modified main here so that we have cout stream insertion operator, right? A string, which will just go to the screen, another stream insertion operator, and then a date. So it's going to send the date, like in this case, 8/5/1777, right? We're adding 1 to it from last time, and send it to the screen. Couple of things to notice is that the order of operations, first this one goes, and then this returns the cout again, so that when this returns cout, then the D will be sent to cout. And then this whole thing returns cout, so the endl is sent to cout. So the order of operations for these put-to operators, right, is from left to right. So, just to show the error that we have in here, it says no match for operator put-to, or operator stream insertion operator. Put-to sounds better. In blah, 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 blah. So yeah, this is what's missing. So let's go add it into the date class. We'll put it in the header file. Now, we have to be careful because it's not a member of the date class. So there's kind of two ways to do it. The most common way I've seen is to put it in there as a friend, right? Recall that a friend is a member of not a member of the class, but it's treated as if it was a member of the class. Now, the put-to, as written, needs to return an OStream reference. It's called operator put-to, and then it gets two parameters, right? This is non-member form, if you look at the notes. The first argument, right, is what is usually like what we saw, cout. I'm just going to call it O. A lot of books like to call it out. And then it gets a date. We'll call it D. Important to remember, right? It returns an OStream reference, right? Or OStream reference. I'll say reference again. And the first argument is also an OStream reference, right? So this is my prototype, right? I've declared it as a friend, which means it's not a member of the class, but it is in there as a prototype, right? So I have my prototype in the header file, right, which will be included every time I include date.h. I'm actually just going to hit Control-C, copy this, go over here to the date class, and I'm going to stick it down here, Control-V. Now, it's not you don't use friend down here, and I don't put date : here, because it's not a member of the date class, right? So it's not date : operator. It's just operator. It's a top-level function. And, you know, I've done all the work before. Here's d.print, right? I can't just put print. I have to put d.print, because here's my object. Here's d. I'm going to print it. And remember, we had done this print function a while ago. Now this isn't quite right. I'm just doing it just to get it started and see what. Okay, so we're going to compile this, see what problems we have. Right now it says OStream does not name a type. Right, so out here in my date.h class, I need to include IOStream, right? Because that's where the OStream is declared. And I also need either a using namespace standard, or I have to put std : in front of OStream, however you like to do it. And then down here in date CPP, notice I had the include IOStream, so I'm going to take it out of here. I guess having an extra one doesn't matter, but I have it up there in the header. Oh, and I have it in the function here, as opposed to just in general. I don't know. There's not going to be any overlap, so I can use that there. So let's compile this now, see if we got all the pieces together. Okay, and it prints it. Now, there's sort of a subtle problem, is that here I've sent it to OStream. Suppose I want to write it to a file. It's very legitimate to want to write dates to a file. This wouldn't work because cout is hard-coded over here in date.print. So let's make this operator sort of match more of what it should look like. The string we want to send it to is not cout, but O. Right? So I'm going to kind of start with this print in here, but I can't use my month, right? Because my month is a member of the date class. It's a private member, but that's not the problem. The problem is that this isn't inside the class. I can access the private member, right, by putting d dot, right, and d dot and d dot, right? Now, whatever stream I have there is hooked up to. Now, there's also a return value here. Right, we need to return O, right, so that it's set up for the next time through. So this now is a correct O stream operator. Notice I didn't put an end line in here again. Right, I did the formatting that's necessary, and line it up. Sorry, you have to watch me line up code. That's what everyone does. I didn't put an end L in here because I may want to use it in the middle of the sentence. I don't always want it at the end of the line. So here's now the correct OStream operator. We'll compile it. It looks the same, but if we wanted to write it to a file, we could also do that. Okay.